There's so much opportunities out there. Like, it's up here. It's up here.
Feeling good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love in life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Hello, friends, and welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 195 of the world's most underestimated entrepreneurial show, where I share my scale-up journey, building my business from nothing to something. And my name is Mattias Gronborg, aka MattGron, and with me as usual, my dear friend and co-host Svea-Melina Landshoff. How are you doing, Svea, in the summer weather?
Good. Wearing a dress today. One of the first times this year. It's actually warm enough now. We have like summerly 20 degrees in Sweden, so let's go. But you know what I realized in Sweden? I feel when it's the 1st of May, no matter what the weather is like, everyone is putting on shorts or dresses. Like, I've realized that. I think it's a thing in Sweden. Maybe you just don't talk about it, but it's a thing. I've seen that. But anyways, we're not here to talk about the weather. We are here to talk about entrepreneurship. And if you came here for that, then you're right. Because this is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. 3 times every week, right, Mattias? We have different episodes, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you have the framework for us.
Yeah, and it's almost like a weather forecast, because in the entrepreneurial world, you always have different seasons.
True.
We have sunshine, we have rain, and it snows, and
tornadoes sometimes.
Tornadoes, and but I mean, let's see what we have to offer today. But let's do the framework first. So every Monday we talk about entrepreneurship. No, that's what we do on Wednesdays. But we talk about self-development during Mondays. And that means I share my own journey growing as a human being and a leader. And then every Wednesday we talk about the entrepreneurial stuff. And I share things I'm learning in the process, building my company. And then every Friday I share my own weekly self-inventory. Then we discuss things I could have done differently. We also talk about things I have learned, and maybe the most important thing, we are celebrating the victories. And I need to do that much more often, especially when we have rain.
Yeah.
In the entrepreneurial world, or tornadoes.
Yeah, tornadoes, right? That was the first thing that I came up with. But today is a special Friday episode, because also every first Friday of the month we're gonna look at the CEO report from last month. So in this case, I would be looking back at the month of May, talking about things that were good, things that were not so good, future opportunities, how we like to call it. So Mattias, what do you want to talk about first? How was the May?
Yeah, good question. I actually have my sheet book here, so
so you don't forget anything. That's good.
Yeah, or at least I try to make it a little bit more clear, because the report is kind of long, and we are not going through all of it. I have handpicked some nuggets. So what have you brought with you? With your because do you write a monthly report for?
To be honest, I don't write a monthly report. No.
So no reflections, no monthly reflections.
No, unfortunately not. Maybe I should start that. Who knows?
Yeah, but do you have anything good to share from your own freelancing business from May, except for the weather?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually booked for a shoot in Berlin. So I'm going to travel there. I booked for another shoot in Gothenburg for the first time. So that's cool. So I'm going to go there. Have
you been to Gothenburg?
Not yet. And this is why I actually booked an overnight stay as well, so I could get to explore Gothenburg a bit. So I think these are my highlights now, that I was booked in different places, because I also love to travel. And now, it's kind of possible again, somewhat safely. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that, and then enjoy that I can, connect that with work. That's great.
Yeah, then you could stroll along the avenue.
Yeah, maybe I should hit you up for some tips afterwards. What to do in Gothenburg.
Okay. let's leave it there,
Okay.
that trip, and jump into the report here.
Talk about your company. Yeah.
Yeah, that's we need to. I need to keep you on track here. So,
Sorry.
yeah. So okay, let's get back to the CEO report. Good things. Last month we have been discussing sales kind of frequently over the last 4 weeks in every episode, I think. But one of the tweaks I did in the beginning of May was that we kicked off something we call sales knowledge sharing, and that means the sales team, we meet every let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days a week.
Every week we meet for an hour in the mornings, and we talk about different things that we can that we need to improve. And the list we have gone through during May. We started with actually listen on recorded calls when we do the first reach out in the sales process. We call that call the connect call, and it's actually you know the first call in the sales process, like the pitch, and where we try to book a meeting. So we listened on recorded calls in HubSpot. It's a really nice feature in HubSpot actually, and discussed how we could improve it. I mean, that fell out very well. Something that is really good. We have improved, and we are booking more meetings now versus the month before. So
so you think that is a direct result of these new sales knowledge sharing?
Yeah,
meetings?
100%.
Okay, cool.
And then we also started to do the same thing with the qualify and explore meeting, which is the first sales meeting in the sales process, like the first sales meeting. So the team also started to record, like ask the customers, is it okay if we record it to be able to educate ourselves and improve our meetings. And a lot of, I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's cool with the pandemic, really, like before and post, because I mean today it's kind of normal recording meetings, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Asking someone that 3 years ago, like, we are going to record this. But it has really been helping us as well. So we have done a lot of work, like improving the like what we do in the meeting, and that we need to improve much more. I mean, to summarize it, like when we started, it's kind of obvious. We are presenting slides.
Yeah.
We are not like delivering a value, based conversation. We are not selling value. We are presenting slides and we are talking about prices.
Yeah, you mentioned that before. It's more kind of shifted more towards numbers and actually, like the vision and value people could get out of it. Yeah.
And the magic happens when you start addressing the right questions there. So so a lot of improvements there as well, I think. And the third thing here is the vision, what we call the moonshot journey, or månresan in Swedish. The number one thing that makes iGoMoon. And we spoke about that in an earlier episode. I think that, the concept, like iGoMoon, Apple, and iGoMoon's principle, we take our customer to the moon.
Yes, that's very catchy. I know that very well now as well.
Yeah. So I think because it's so important that we start using that in the first phone call, in the first sales meeting, because that thing is that thing makes iGoMoon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, three things they're working on. Like connect call, like what we say in the first meeting, what we say in the first, what we say when we book the first meeting in the phone call, and also then we have been working on what we say and do in the meetings, the first sales meeting, and then we have been working on the story.
Yeah.
Should I say that? The principle, and like putting your own voice to that story. That's actually the main thing, because like everyone like working at iGoMoon, you understand some like in some way there's a moonshot journey going on there, and but we need to start practice adding our own personal voice to that vision. Yeah.
Do you have some more things on the good side, or was that the most important thing?
I think we have been talking a lot of.
Okay. Yeah, we have talked. You said before the show that, you know, there were a lot of things you had in the CEO report that we just talked about in the last episodes. If you want to know more, then just check out, I would say, the last 3 episodes. I think you get a good idea of what else is going on. But I think it would also be too much to put everything in this episode. Then I would say then just to move forward to the next point. What do you have there for us?
Yeah, so let's move over to what we need to improve. The not so good thing, it's also something I think we have been talking about a lot over the last episodes. We as a team, we need to improve communication, collaboration, and help each other to be brave. And in so many, different levels, I'm working on that right now, and tweaking things, and So
we also talked about that.
I don't know what to say more really. But on what I think that was really good on the May, we have been talking about sales and financial challenges over the last month as well, but May really good. In May it seems like we closed the books, and we reach break even. We will also make some pocket money.
Okay, great.
That was good for May. That was really good, and I think we have been fighting really well as a team, and I'm right now, I'm also working on future opportunities. I'm tweaking a lot of things, as I said. So I'm going through existing customers right now as well, looking how well the account managers have been able to increase value on customers. Are we talking with more customers compared to last year? And I'm maybe changing the account manager if we need to change something. I'm looking everywhere okay, no more status quo. I'm going through our accounts. There is a lot of opportunities out there, I can tell, and I can really relate to the scaling up book. We sometimes talk about how what happens with a company when you go from 10 to 20 people. When you are 10, the founders, they talk to every customers all the time, and then when you reach 20, like me as the CEO, I'm not in front seat with customers anymore. And we have a lot of customers we haven't been talking to. Maybe someone has tried to reach someone, hey, you didn't pick up the phone, I'm sending you an email, we don't hear anything back,
and then that's it.
1 year, 2 years. So I just sent a couple of emails last week, to people I haven't been talking to. in a long time. And like one person actually got back in 30 minutes
Okay.
because I asked, can we do something for you?
Yeah.
And he said, yes, you can. Can you please design this part in this system?
Yeah.
You know, so there's so much opportunities out there. Like it's up here. It's up here. We need to become fruitful. And you read that message I sent to everyone in Slack yesterday.
Yeah.
Like in the C-level announcement, like how we need to tweak the remote work. Like we are testing like a new format.
Can you talk about that?
So yeah, we have since the pandemic we have here at the office for the Stockholm team, people living here in the Stockholm area. We like it has been how should I say, like what do you say, like free remote. And now when we have been faced we have faced more and more like challenges, as I said, around communication, collaboration, and helping each other become even braver. Because we need that. We need to inspire each other, and it's very obvious. Like if you and it's more and more different reports you can read about that on this topic, that there is much better when people meet face to face if you are doing creative things, workshops, you do creative like sales work. And I mean, that's the only thing we do here.
Yeah, makes sense for you guys.
So we will try for up onto October. We will everyone can work remote 2 days and 3 days at the office, and that's the Stockholm team. And we need to do something to help each other.
And isn't Yusra also coming from South Africa?
Yeah,
she's coming up too, right? I mean,
she's coming. And that's yes. So when she arrives, I have also said that everyone should be here at the office during the weeks. She is visiting us. I mean,
from the other end of the world, so
all the way from all the way.
You can take the train, guys.
Nice that you came.
But I think it's a good idea when she's coming all the way that actually everyone is also there during the time when she's here. She's here for 2 weeks, right? Yeah, so that everyone can actually connect a bit, get to know each other. I think I would also be very disappointed if I would come up and there was like 2 people at the office. So sounds good.
And then we have people remote as well at other locations in Sweden. So they will of course work remote. They will come here for a couple of days during these 2 weeks, but during the other, 2-3 framework I was talking about, that it will not apply for them, and they will still be here like two days each month. So we try to the remote team outside Stockholm region, they visit the office 2 times every month, and let's see what happens with the new 2-3 concept. I'm very keen. Like remote work will always be a strategy for us, and
just finding the right recipe, right?
We need to find the right recipe. We need to try, and I really want to elaborate on that it's all about like communication, collaboration, and become brave. Be brave.
Mattias, I know you have a meeting in 1 minute, so I would say let's wrap this up. Perfect ending. Of course. I'm going to make a quick wrap up so you can go. Thank you guys for watching. This was our CEO report for May. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. Leave a comment if you want. If you have any ideas for future episodes, questions, what Mattias uses for his hair, for example, or entrepreneurial questions, we're open for anything. And then leave a comment, please. And I hope to see you in the next one. And now it's 3:30. Mattias can go. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks everyone for watching the show. I hope you like it. As Svea said, please leave a comment or send a message if there's any specific things you would like us to talk about here. That would really help us, actually.
Yeah. See you in the next
We
one.
will be grateful.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye.